And it looks like we're live. Hi there, team. This is LB Costa here. If I haven't met you before, then welcome to this hangout. Very, very important hangout tonight. We've got some very special guests. We've got some people who've never been on a hangout before. And what I want to do is just introduce you to our what I call our panel tonight. We've got guests right across the globe. Literally, first of all, from the UK, somewhere just a little north of London. My upline and very good friend of mine is Mr. Daniel Romain. Welcome to the hangout, Daniel. I think you're on mute. You are on mute, I think, Daniel.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this better?
That's much better. We can hear you now.
Okay, right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for introducing me. Well, it's great to be here again on the live hangout. This is becoming a nice regular thing to inform everybody on the latest updates on LikesXL. I'm looking forward to this this hangout, man. It's got lots of good news and lots of updates. So let's crack on.
All right, fantastic. Now, also, I think I'm not too sure which part of London, but also in the UK, someone I only met a couple of weeks ago, and who has very quickly wormed their way into my heart. I affectionately know him as Pastor Frank Burnett, but his official title is Paul Burnett. Don't even ask me how we got the name Frank. Probably something to do with my early onset dementia. But one of the most big-hearted, gracious gentlemen you'll ever likely to meet. This gentleman also was the MC at the 12-month celebration event we just had last weekend. Wonderful man. Please welcome to the hangout, Mr. Paul Burnett.
Thank you very much, Albie. Appreciate that. Just so excited with what's happening with LikesXL and looking forward for where we're going in the future. We can clearly see that we're taking off to a completely new level, and we've got a fantastic team working with us.
Great to have you here, Paul, and great to have you on the very first hangout. So I know there's going to be plenty more to come because you have so much to give and so much to share. Also, someone who's a regular on our hangouts, this is a gentleman who, him and his wife are behind the brand new LikesXL corporate website. Wife is Julie. She is definitely the better half. This gentleman has also clinically cleaned his man cave / office to a point where we could perform operations in there. If you've seen our previous hangouts, you will notice the difference. But welcome to the hangout, Mr. Richard Maud.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here and looking forward to share with you some great stuff.
Awesome. Great to have you, Richard, as always. Now, we have a very, very special guest. And when I say we've got a global audience tonight, obviously I'm coming to you from the east coast of Australia. I just arrived back in Australia yesterday after 31 hours of flying and some horrendous flying conditions and jet lagged out of my brain, but feeling sparky and fantastic tonight because on the call, this guy is incredibly hard to get hold of. He's all the way over in Germany. This man is the originator, founder of what is now known as the BidsLXL auction platform. This man just puts humor back into the German language. If you saw him on stage last weekend, you know exactly what I mean. Love this guy. Excellent, excellent man. Please welcome to the Hangouts, Mr. Werner Wildberger. I hope I said that right, Werner.
Thank you very much, Elvi. Thank you to all the other guys, and thank you to the company to invite me for that hangout. And I'm happy to be a part of the newest part of the company. And I hope I can bring something very special, very helpful and successful for you guys and the company and all the users with this special auction platform. And everything around this, I will be able to explain and to bring you some good ideas to make a good business with that.
We're very excited to have you. I had the great pleasure of making your acquaintance last weekend. We had a fun time. I think we went out for dinner and just did lots of stuff together. Is it true that your nickname is the Wild Beast or the Wildebeest? Is that true?
Yeah, my name is Wildberger. wild. The wild in the German wild is in English wild. So yeah, I'm senior already. I looks like that I'm the oldest one on the team, but I'm still feeling powerful and wild to do good business.
I love you, man. We had so much fun last weekend. This man is the wildebeest of the penny auction industry, and he's going to run through with us very shortly exactly why the BidsLXL platform is going to propel LikesXL into the financial stratosphere. Very, very exciting. But what I'm going to do now is we're just going to do some very quick updates with our leaders first before we hand over to our feature guest tonight. First of all, I'm going to hand over to Daniel, who's going to share some information, and then he's going to introduce us to the next leader. So over to you, Danny boy.
Yeah, man. You can hear me. I think I'm unmuted now, yeah?
Yeah,
okay,
we can hear you.
Good stuff. Yeah, of course, after the amazing event we had last weekend, which was fully packed with lots of new tools, lots of new stuff that people could walk out. I think people even flew out of the door. They were flying out there because there was so much good stuff. We gave them some little presents. They had a USB stick with all the new videos on it, and of course, we had a long break for about an hour to get a lot of questions answered. Because of course, if you do events, people come up with questions, support questions, but also technical questions, and also a situation on where the company is right now. And as always, LikesXL is a very transparent business. From day one, we've always been talking about what goes on behind the scenes, and our CEO has especially the last 6 months, he's shown his face in the UK and anywhere around. He just called me last night. He came out from a meeting in Austria, and the meeting started around 11 o'clock in the morning, and he was just driving back around 6 o'clock at night. So he had a full-on day talking to about 300-400 people there in an Austrian meeting, and he said everybody is completely fired up. They see the whole picture. They see what LikesXL is really about, why we are actually still here, because most companies, they disappear within the first year. But again, LikesXL is built on a rock foundation since the beginning, and going through all the motions the last 6-7 months. We've proved that, left, right, and center, and inside out. But the biggest question, of course, people had on the event was what's up with the revenue share? What's up with the daily incentive plan? With the daily payouts? And because they've gone down since early October and September, October, and exactly a proof that LikesXL is a genuine and a profound business, because the algorithm is designed that way. We are designed in a way that we are here to stay for the long term, and the payouts have gone down because we've been focusing on marketing. We've been mostly focusing on marketing in the last say 2-3 months to get everything compliant. Everything needs to be right. There was a lot of misunderstandings in the past about the PR packs, about the incentives, and on all kinds of things. So we needed to give all the salespeople the right tools. That's why we focused on getting the legal, finance, and marketing right. That's why I'm so proud of the marketing team, who have been working tirelessly for about 2 months, 3 months to get everything ready in place, and now everything is ready. So now everybody can go out fully confident to talk about LikesXL and to sell our advertising, which is good. So the marketing wanted to have everything in place. So if you focus on the marketing, that of course that has costs. So costs have gone to this to develop all the videos. And then the sales, go down a little bit. So now the sales teams are now fully equipped with all the new tools to go out. So from here on, it can only go up. We're talking to some really big network marketing leaders worldwide, who are very enthusiastic, who see the big picture, and are really keen, and now already coming on board. People from other companies, but also people outside the network marketing field, which of course is great, because they see exactly what advertising potential we have online. And I myself had some talks last week as well with some very highly positioned international networkers. And that's great to hear that these people, you know, they're confident about our long-term strategy with LikesXL. And I'm sure that very soon, especially after the event, I'm sure that everybody will, most people will start understanding what the bigger picture in LikesXL is. And of course, that has an effect on the daily profits. So again, there's no worries. The algorithm is fine. The company is 100% safe. You know, Peter and Michael are behind the wheel. They're driving the car or the boat, whatever you want to call it, full speed. Everything is going ahead. So you will see improvements in the next coming weeks and months. But again, we are all LikesXL, so we're all part of this bigger picture and part of the company. So it's also up to us to you know, to create this business in a positive way, and to get you know, to show it to people outside of LikesXL and to build it from here. So that's my bit of contribution for today. I keep telling people, you know, this is temporarily, and you know, it's all good. We're all here for a longer term, and that's why again we're here on the Hangout, showing you new things, showing you the new tools. Looking forward to Werner's layout on the BidsLXL, which is already growing fast. I can see loads of people bidding on the amazing Apple products and Samsung, and I see TVs, I see gold, I see Paxel there. So it's great to see that people are adapting very easily, very quickly. So yeah, that's good. So back to you, LB, so you can announce our next speaker. And it's great to be here. It's great to be in this business.
Thanks, Daniel. And look, you're probably all wondering why we're all dressed up like gentlemen over here. We just got a memo from the business consultant to the CEO saying that our Hangouts were a little shabby. They're a little unprofessional, and that we needed to lift our dress code. So Mr. Michael Hustinger, when you're watching this, please know that we are now adopting and adhering to the Michael Hustinger dress code for all Hangouts from here on, and hopefully we will get the thumbs up and the tick of approval for that. Personally, as far as the auctions go, I have had a Samsung S5 for the best part of the last 18 months, and it's the biggest piece of rubbish that I've ever owned in my life. The camera never works properly. I don't know, all sorts of software issues and everything. I'm on the hunt for an iPhone 7, and I will be bidding on the iPhone 7 that will be appearing on the auction very, very soon. And the great news is, which Werner's going to talk to us about, is even if I don't win the winning bid, I can still purchase that at a very, very competitive price. So I'm very excited about this auction because it's product that I was going to purchase anyway. Anyway, Werner's going to be talking about that shortly. What I'm going to do is hand over to Paul Burnett. Paul Burnett is a leader in this industry, has been involved with the company from the very beginning. I just want to get some of your insights, Werner, Paul, as to like the reaction from the function over the weekend. What's the general feel on the ground over there in the UK? You're sort of in the heartland of LikesXL people there. Maybe you could just share with us what the news on the ground there is, and what the general feeling is there.
Sure. Well, LB, it's so exciting what's happening with LikesXL. After the event we had last weekend, people are going crazy about LikesXL. We've got people joining our company in droves. Just last night, someone in my downline just purchased 100 packs. They can see the full picture. They can see that we're a company that's here to stay, a company that's got a solid foundation, that's not here for a year or two. It's here for the long term. And with every single tool that we've put in place now, the funnel, the BidsXL platform, the new website, the new videos, we are guaranteeing that we will be successful for years to come. It's amazing because I've traveled to Oxford, Manchester, and all parts of London, and the feedback I've gotten about LikesXL is extraordinary. They say that they are so excited about the company. They're so excited about the direction in which we're going. They're so excited about the future of LikesXL. I said to someone last night, you're looking at the right business at the right time. There is no better time to be part of LikesXL than right now. And we can feel the ambience, the atmosphere with the members, the advertising partners right across the country are so excited about what is happening with our company now. I'm just elated, and onwards for bigger and better things.
Mate, I get excited just listening to you. Mate, just give me your catch cry. What's your catch cry? Come on, give it to us.
Take action. It's important, and I say this at every single meeting that I go to. It's not about looking and seeing an opportunity. The most important thing is to take action now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but right now. People who take action right now, believe me, they are the ones that will make an absolute fortune and a living out of this business.
I've got to give you one of those. Take action. Exactly. Fantastic. Thanks very much for that, Paul. Always great to hear from you in person, and great to have you on this hangout as well for the first time. I think you're going to be a staple diet of the LXL hangout from here on. What I'm going to do is hand over to Richard and his lovely wife, Julie, for the brains behind the LikesXL corporate business-to-business website. They've got so much stuff happening in the background. These guys literally spent 6 weeks glued to their chairs, and I'm not even kidding. The great news is I hardly recognised Richard's office after the big cleanup. If you have looked at the previous hangout, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Places like a bomb shelter. Richard, tell us, how long did it take you to clean up your office, and what's the latest on the B2B website, mate?
Thanks, Albie. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it took me about 2 hours to clean it up because literally over the last 2 months, I've just not had a chance to do absolutely anything else. So it's really nice to have a nice, clean office as it should be. Yes, lots of exciting things happening. The advertising is coming along really, really well. We've got some really seriously good people joining as salespeople. Someone asked me the other day, when are we going to see the effect of this? Well, it's going to take a while to develop, obviously, because we've only just launched the new website and the new products and the pricing and everything else. But, we've got some salespeople that we've actually been very surprised at how good they are. They are people that are, tops in the industry. One lady's got her own call center, with 1.2 million contacts. We've got people joining from, we had a very good guy from Switzerland. We've got someone, I think, in France, and lots of people from the UK. So these are people, and the interesting thing is they're very excited about the product because they can see that it's unique and it is really good. It's really competitive, and it's got a very, very powerful selling features for advertisers. And this is going to bring in a lot of advertising customers. And just, that's just a little bit on the advertising, but it's important to get the overview of what's happening here. Yes, the revenue share or the ad due incentive is down at the moment, but that's because we've all been focusing on putting the foundations in place. Now the foundations are in place. The company, I've never seen anything like this, nothing like this in the industry. We've got a proper advertising business now with real products that real advertisers are going to come on board, and that will bring in more and more and more revenue as we move forward. In addition to that, we've got the BidsLXL, which Werner's going to talk about in a minute. That again is going to bring in huge revenues for the company, and the reason the company's done this is to make sure it is absolutely rock solid moving forward. It won't matter what happens with the advertising partners in the business, whether it goes up or down, the ad due incentive will stay high at all times. And this is really, really important. And that's why we've done this. We've made the company incredibly compliant with the real products, with real revenue coming from outside the business. That is going to push this company to new levels. And so you're going to see this business just go from strength to strength to strength. And just a couple of other things, we're going to be doing major sales programs. We've got the new automated sales funnel that Albie and Laurie's put together. It is stunning, and that's going to enable everyone to go out there and build a business. It doesn't matter what your background is, whether you've got a big warm market of people that you can contact. You'll be able to plug yourself into this system. It's completely automated. Whether you're a very busy person or someone that feels they're a bit uncomfortable with approaching, fantastic. This tool is for you, and that is going to drive this business through the roof. And just in the meantime, whilst we're waiting for the funnel, if you go into the back office, your back office in LikesXL, and click on info, you'll see there's a lot of information there. There's the new videos, etc. But there's also a thing there called 6 Steps to Success. And this is a system that I've used very successfully in the past to build very big businesses, because it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to approach people properly using the tools. Let the tools do the work for you, and and it's a very easy duplicatable system for you and your team. So definitely go and have a look at that. And that's about it, guys. I shall pass you back to Albie. Thanks.
Man, thank you so much for all the work that you and Julie do in the background. Now, I believe there's a new Porsche that's on order. How long before the new vehicle arrives in the morning? Coming in the
spring. I've got to wait quite a few months, unfortunately.
Buddy, what model are we talking?
It's the Macan.
Macan, very, very nice, and well done, and congratulations on your success in this business as well. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm not going to introduce Werner directly. I'm going to hand it over to Daniel. Daniel's got a list of questions that he wants to ask Werner and would like Werner to go through. So Daniel, I'm going to hand over to you to kind of take over the wildebeest part of this this hangout.
That's fine, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, I just spoke to Peter in August. It was August, September, and as Peter is a man of strategic, he's always steps ahead. I call him a chess player. He called me in August. He said, "Yes, I'm in I'm in Dubai, and I met this person, and I actually bought." He said, "I bought a business." And I said, "Oh, congratulations! So is that your next endeavor?" He said, yeah, but it's the LikesXL endeavor. It's a LikesXL business. Oh, so that's great. So you're going to integrate it into LikesXL? He says, yes, I'm going to give, the majority of the profits that we are going to make in this new business. We're going to put this into LikesXL. So we have, we have more income. We have more revenue into the business. So I said, it's great. It's always good to have extra security in the business. And then Peter said, he said it's going to be a penny auction. And I thought first when I heard it was like, oops, okay, I've heard about penny auctions, and there's many varieties of penny auctions. Then when Peter started explaining it, I gradually started seeing again that he is somebody with a mathematical mind. He's somebody who has a brain that's always creating things and always looking for better ways. And gradually he said, yeah, I met this man, this Werner. He's a German guy, and I was happy he was German because Peter's English, he's not very comfortable talking English, so he could talk in his own language. And he sounded very confident about this. So I said, wow, that's great. Now, when can we meet this? When can we meet this man? Well, he said we invited him to do a presentation on the LikesXL event in October. I said, well, that's very courageous, coming to a company that you don't know much about, just going on stage and presenting your own business. You must be very confident about this. And well, the guys who were there, everybody on this hangout who were there on this weekend could see that we have actually a German with humor, and a guy who is very confident about what he's talking about. So great. We've sat around the table with him before we started talking about the platform, and Albie and also Richard, who are seasoned internet marketeers and have seen a lot coming and going, had all their questions answered quite quickly. So, and I think Richard has asked him the questions, and Albie as well. I've forwarded some questions already to Werner, and I'm very delighted and very happy to introduce to you our wildebeest. He's really a guy with a lot of fire in him, and he lives on the beach in the north of Germany. He walks on the beach every day, enjoying his life there, and it's just great to have somebody like that in the LikesXL family. He said, wherever you need me, I'll be there. I'll come over, I'll fly over. I have all the time, and I love this. I've been doing this for many years, and I'm sure he will give you his his amazing introduction, which he did on the event last Saturday. So here he is, Werner Wildberger from Germany. And let's unmute him. Can you unmute him, Albie?
So, can you hear me, guys?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you again, Daniel. It is a real pleasure for me to join you guys in the company. I know, as I told you 2 weeks ago in London, I know Peter Kohler already a few years, and when he called me and asked me about that business, I said, "Oh, okay, this is a good idea, but we have to clear some things in that picture, and come over to me." And then we sit together, and then he flew from Austria to Hamburg and came over to my place here on the beach, and we had a good weekend together, and we have a kind of good trust to each other, and it was just 2 days, and we had a deal. The deal means he decided to buy the business, and when we start that negotiations, I didn't don't think about to sell the business, but selling in this case means for me and double. The business is now owned by LikesXL. He bought it not on his private person, on his private name. He bought it on the company, so it's owned by the company. And I have the chance to help this company to make with this add-on business on your existing LikesXL business, to make extra very successful tool and help you and especially your clients help to make extra money, but on the end of the day also make it easier to expand the LikesXL business. It is easy to talk to your neighbor and to your friends about the new iPhone S7 or to a new other high-end, luxury product, what these people are interested in. And it's easy to get attention on these things. And if you can say someone, hey, what do you think about to buy a kilogram of silver for maybe 50 or 80 euros, everybody will listen to you. And everybody is interested to get this idea how to work this. And make it clear from our side. We're always trying to give our customer extra benefit. So if the customer make a good deal, a good business, a good win something, then he will join us. He will follow us. He will stay with us. And if we have a product, offer a service where our customer are the winners, then we as a company are the winners. And this is the guideline we work in that business. We want to make our customers as the winners, and we want to give this tool in the hand of our sales to make them as the winner, because they can win customers. In the first step, we want to make the product, the penny auction system, that attractive that thousands and thousands of people around the globe join that system. And then they have to learn that this business is owned by LikesXL. And the first step, they coming and talking to us about the penny auction. But in the second step, they learn the fantastic business of LikesXL. So to recruit new business partners for LikesXL, it will be much more easier for all of our business partners. They already in LikesXL. So it is not only a business; it's only a sales system for LikesXL. So this all together makes sense and bring us, to the point that we have to, tell everybody about this system, explain it very well, be transparent and honest, no lies and no tricks, very clear business with high end quality for our customers and our users. And if we can build this up, if we can service this, then we will be on the right side. Then we are successful. So what is penny option and what we do? First of all, as I said, we want to produce winners. Everybody shall be a winner. But if everybody win, there must be a loser at the end, because if everybody making a profit, who comes the money from? So we have to be clever and intelligent to organize that business, that first in the step our customer makes profit. So we offer in that auction system to our customers to buy a product, and we sell this product to the highest bidder. The highest bidder means we sell the product and start the auction with a price of 0. If we display this product in our auction site, then everybody can start bidding on that product. iPhone 5 or iPhone 7 is even better, I think. iPhone 7. Then the price starts with 0. If you then start to bid on that, then the price will go up with your bidding cent, and the price will be then the 1 cent for that product. And if nobody else will bid on the product, what usually not happen, then you will get this product for a price of a cent, but it will not happen. Usually, if I see this or other users seeing this, they give also a bid on that product. And every time when someone bid on the product, the price goes up with 1 cent. So if the price for the product reach a price, for example, €1, already 100 times someone gave a bid for it. So then we're collecting, when the price is €1, we're collecting 100 bids. And 1 bid, the price per bid is 50 cents. That means we receive €50. The auction will end like a countdown system everybody knows. So it starts with 20 seconds, 18, then 12, 10, 9. And when the countdown comes to 0, then the people start to bidding. And the timer starts again with 20 seconds. So if the time is down on 0, you, for example, bid, then the timer goes up to 20 seconds again, and everybody have the time 20 seconds to bid again. And when nobody bids again, the last bidder can buy the product for that price what we reached. Usually iPhone 7, it brings a price for 70, 80 euros. So for example, if you are the last bidder on iPhone 7 with a price of 80 euros, then you are the winner. Then you can buy this product for the price of 80 euros. The system sent you a congratulation email. Congratulations, you just made the bidding, you are the winner. Please pay 80 euros, and the company sent to you a brand new iPhone 7 in a volume of 800 euros. Is that a deal? It's not a bad deal, right? But what is with these people who didn't get the product? They bid a bit and spent and didn't get the product because you made it. For example, if you bidding on a product like this and you invested maybe 200 bids and they didn't get the product, but because someone else bid behind you and after you and made the option or won the option, then you invested 200 euros. 200 bids, sorry, 200 bids. 200 bids means 1 bid 50 cents means you invested 100 euros. In all other penny option system, the money is lost. It's gone. But not in our system. We offer you to buy the product. If you are interested to buy the product, we have a special price on that product. Maybe the shop price is 800. We make a special offer for 700. It's even cheaper than in the shop. And then you say, okay, I didn't get that bidding, but I have already paid 100. And then you can order the product for 700 for the special discounted price. And the 100 you paid already in bids, we reduce the 700 from with 100 you already paid, and you just paying 600. Money. That is the system. That is very important for everybody. Nobody must lose money on our auction. If you want a product, you can get it, you can buy it. All the bids you spend it, you get it back if you buy the product. And if you make the winner, of course, then you get it for the price what the auction receipt. So that is one of the most important things in the system, because of this, our penny auction is not a gambling. It's not like playing in a casino. So because there you lose and the casino always wins. But also the company wins. When we sell the product for example, for 80 euros, the winner makes a big, profit. But also the company makes with 80 euros, 8,000, we're collecting 8,000 bits. 8,000 bits means 50 cents per bit, 4,000 euros. And we deliver 1 or 2 of the iPhones and making maybe a profit of a few hundred euros, maybe 1,000 per auction. And we're doing auctions. We're starting with auctions, 3 auctions per day. Later we will have maybe 10, 15, 20, or maybe 50 or 100 auctions a day. So then we're making with this systems many people happy because they are winners. They're making a good deal. And we as a company, we're making profit, and this profit we're sharing with our users. So we're bringing a part of this profit, bringing that in your promotion pool. So that brings brings everybody in the system, all users, brings money back. If you're more successful, as more money is in that pool. So, and all that together is a win-win business for the users. The customers, they are the most important thing. We make them as a winner. Our sales partners, our users, we're making them as a winner, and the company wins, and then we share. And that's why I was so, excited with the idea with Peter to bring that penny auction in that super business platform with LikesXL. Because what we do is the same in the platform. We are bringing big brands like TVs, cars, iPhones. We bring that and display this and making advertisement on our platform for that brands. And this is very popular. We're selling high-end luxury products for the highest bidder, and we're making at the same time advertising. And at the same time, we're targeting people who maybe never heard about, LikesXL, but now they're coming through this idea to the penny auction, and in the second step, they starting doing business with LikesXL as well. So, and if all for example, you as a business partner from LikesXL, if you have in your downline people, they want to buy a luxury product in that way. They're buying bits, and from that bits, we're paying a commission to you. And if they're spending the bits and they're making profit for the company in the auction, we're sharing that profit with you in your system. So that means that on all corners of that business, we're making profit, and we're bringing wonderful products, luxury products, lifestyle products to people and make them winner. That's producing winner every day. And that makes me so enthusiastic about it. And I really look forward to help you guys to bring that messages to all your people and help us to grow in a wonderful way.
Wow, thanks, Werner. That's just a great outlay in a very short time of this wonderful new platform. And I hope everybody grasps the enthusiasm that he's sharing, because it really came across on the event where he showed, of course, his slides and everything. It is just huge. I mean, our responsibility is to buy advertising on LikesXL, to grow our packs, our PR packs, and with this, with growing your PR packs, you will see that your income will increase very quickly with all these new tools that we're having. And to have Werner on board, not only for the BidsLXL but also for the LikesXL. I mean, he's a man who's earned his credibility in the business. He said, "I'm Mr. Penny Auction." That's how he introduced himself. He's been doing this for more than 8-9 years. He's traveled all over the globe, and it is his thing. It's just what he lives and breathes. And now with the connection with Peter and with LikesXL, this is just a huge addition to our business. And this is just the start. We're going worldwide on this, because there's lots of people from other continents who are jumping on this. They heard about this platform, and they're calling Peter left, right, and center. They want to be part of this. They want to see what are these guys doing? So you know, it's not just UK or Australia or the US, but you know, the Asian and the Chinese countries. They're really very enthusiastic on this. So you can see in the near future what this is bringing to LikesXL. And again, just grow your packs, grow your business, and we'll get there. You know, we'll be bringing it all back. That was the whole plan. You know, when we came back out of our investigation in early August. Late July, but that was the plan we had all along. We took a risk, of course, to focus on compliance, legal, and finance and marketing first. But this is the proof. This is why we're still here. This is what we're doing. We're taking LikesXL to a complete different business. And thank you, Werner, for that great outlay. I'm very jealous of you because I can see from the light coming into your house that you're very close to the beach. You must have a very beautiful view there. And yeah, it's great to have you here, man. And back to Albie.
Yeah, well, thank you. My enthusiasm sort of went into the stratosphere over the weekend. Let me just sort of outlay the scenario. I have been involved in penny auctions before, and penny auctions for me, I started out enthusiastically until I realised that for every winner of a penny auction, there was maybe 20 or 30 or 40 losers, all right? And I was one of them. I never seemed to get that winning bid where I could get that iPad or something else for that, you know, magic price of 50 or 60 euros. It just never, I never seemed to be the person to get that, and I'd always end up blowing my money. So I actually never put another bid on another product. And then I got involved in 2 other businesses where penny auctions were actually attached to those businesses. And it brought down one of the businesses because of the negative sentiments that are brought with them. And the other business, which was like an enormous business, the owner is a billionaire in that particular business, almost brought that business to its knees because of the same negative sentiment, where people didn't realise that for every winner there was 20 or 30 losers. So when I heard that Werner was coming to London, I came armed with some pretty serious questions. And I was going to catch this guy out. I'd already pre-warned Daniel and the owners that I wasn't happy about the whole penny auction idea. I'd sort of let slip to a few of our leaders that a penny auction was coming in, and they rolled their eyes because they were also involved in those businesses that I was involved in. I went and met Werner. He was like an open book. He said, mate, ask me any question. Ask me all the tough questions. Do you remember this, Werner, sitting at the end of the table? And you said, ask me all the tough questions. And I hit him straight between the eyes. And I said, what about the fact that there's 30 or 40 losers for every winner? And he came straight back to me. He said, what if I told you that there was only winners? And I went, how can that possibly be? But how exciting is this? And this is the only penny auction site. And Werner is all about what we call user experience. I think the words that he used to me was give the people what they want, and there is never going to be any dissatisfaction. But how good is this? I'm in the market for an iPhone 7, genuinely in the market for an iPhone 7. As I mentioned, my S5 is about to get trashed. I cannot wait till I can ceremoniously drop it off a bridge close to me into the water. I'm in the market for that. I know that I'm going to spend, you know, many hundreds of dollars on that. Immediately at this point, I'm looking towards the BidsLXL auction platform, because I know that there's an opportunity where I can actually get that thing for about 80 euros, roughly, if I'm the winning bidder. But even if I am not the winning bidder on that auction, I can still get it at a very at a really reduced rate. And so tell me where the loser is. And that just handled all of my questions in about 10 seconds. As soon as I heard that, I went, that's a light bulb moment. There's an epiphany right there. And so Werner, thank you for just being really transparent and bringing this amazing platform opportunity. You've basically had one of the greatest risk reversal processes I've ever seen in any business. You've handled every question. I know you got fired a lot of questions over the weekend and handled them with great ease and aplomb. You look very relaxed, because obviously yours is a business that you can feel very relaxed about because everybody's getting what they want. So just come out. We just want to thank you collectively on behalf of the marketing team, but also on behalf of the greater LikesXL community. Thank you very much for just being, you know, such an open, honest guy, for for bringing us such a unique product, which is going to also give us the opportunity to boost those PR packs. There's only good things to be spoken about. So Werner, thank you very much for that. And guys, I'm going to call this this hangout a wrap from here on. I don't know how long we've been going for. It must be about 40 minutes by now, but I think we've got through all the information. We tried to make these hangouts as succinct and as clear as possible. So I want to thank you for hanging around and watching this. I hope that you're getting great value out of these hangouts as we bring you updates. We're going to strive to bring you at least one update a week, which will generally be on a Monday or a Tuesday. So I want to thank, again, Werner for coming on. Richard, who just quite literally ran in the door. He's just been down to the doctor's to be on this hangout. Actually got a message from his wife to say he wasn't going to be there, and he was there. So, you know, we had this great entry. Thanks. And Pastor Paul, as always, fantastic to talk to you. Thanks for coming on the hangout. Daniel, I'm going to leave the last word to you before I wrap this thing up.
Thanks, man. This is great. This is a very good hangout. I think everybody will get a lot of good information out of this. And I just want to, finishing it with repeating our incentive at the moment, and please take advantage of this one, because it's really, it's really a lot of money that the company is giving away. So for every PR pack that you are buying at this moment, you're getting 3 bits for free. That's 3 times 50 cents on the 50 euros that you get for free on every PR pack, guys. And that's till the end of the month. So you got 7 days to get this going. So again, every PR pack, 50 euro PR pack that you're purchasing, you get 3 bits to use on the. You can use them straight away on the LXL BidsLXL platform, and that's a great gift from our CEO Peter. And yeah, let's take it from there, and hopefully see you guys on the next hangout, where we'll just have some nice guests on there for you and explain all the latest. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you very much, everyone, again, and we'll see you on the next hangout. From Albie Costa and the rest of the team here, this is a wrap. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.